everyone, it's Jeff with Covet the Camper. Hope you're doing well, and I'm doing just a quick video to answer a question that was asked by a subscriber on one of my videos. I had my coffee pot running when I was out boondocking, and I just wanted to show how I do that with my inverter setup and my solar. I can also run my microwave for short periods of time. I did that as well on one of my other cooking, the breakfast video, where I, just make quick oatmeal. But I'll run through my inverter setup real quick, and I'll also do a shot of the battery meter so you can see the before and also the after when I'm done using the microwave. But I'm just going to do a cup of coffee here in the microwave using my my little filter setup, and takes about 2 minutes and 50 seconds to boil water in the microwave. I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to do a quick run through of the solar and inverter. All right, so I've got my my inverter panel here for the power. I just push that, and you can hear it click, or you can hear it beep, and I've got power to the inverter. All right, so now I can get all my ingredients put together and get the water going. So I usually keep just one of these little Pyrex measuring cups so I can run that in the microwave. And I'll use my regular coffee cup here, coffee filter, coffee funnel. All right, so I got about a cup and a half of water here. Get a shot of the battery meter here. So I'm at 2.75. Let's see, 3. I figured I better do a quick reading while I'm running the microwave as well, so I'll do that right now. Alright, so while the microwave is running, we're at 12.18 volts. 64 degrees. So the batteries are probably at about 58 degrees. That puts the batteries at about 70% when you do your voltage at the specified temperature. So all right, so there's about 15 seconds left and it's boiling now. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. Oops. Reset real quick. Check the battery. You can see as it's recovering from running the microwave, it'll go back up to about 12.6. I'll finish making the coffee and then I'll get another reading. Oh yeah. It smells so good. All right, well that's finishing dripping. I'll flip you around and get another shot of the battery. All right, so it's been, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes since I shut the microwave off, and we're already back up to 12.59. Should go back up to about 12.6, 12.62. And if you can see here on the chart, see if I can hold the camera and point this out at the same time. We're at about 60 degrees outside, and 12.5 is 100%. All right, just so you can see, I keep this chart. See if you can see that. There it is. I keep it taped to the inside of this cabinet door, just so when I'm out boondocking somewhere, I can flip this door open and take a look. Yep. If I'm out driving, or if we're on the road or something like that, and I don't want to fire up the propane stove or anything like that, I can just hit that inverter, throw a cup and a half of water in the microwave and heat it up, and in less than 5 minutes I'm back in the cab with a hot cup of coffee. So it's pretty convenient to have on the road and when you're boondocking and stuff. So let me go ahead and go over some of the how I have my inverter set up and my solar and all that stuff to make this all work. All right, so I pulled these 2 utensil drawers out here in the galley, and right down there is where I've got my inverter. I don't know if you can see it right there. I've got my fuse. So it's a 2000 watt inverter with it's a 3000 watt peak, 2000 watt running, and my microwave is 900 watts. My coffee pot is 950 watts. So see this plug right here, got that plugged into the inverter, and I wired that plug using Romex, and I'll show you how I have it running out to my shore power compartment. And that plug, you can see the other end of it comes out right there. I do run my my surge indicator on the end of this, so you know that the power is good and clean. I ran that underneath, running through there into the floor right there where it comes up, and it runs, you know, up through here, back behind these two utensil drawers, and to the inverter. So something you want to absolutely make sure that you do is turn off your converter and on your main panel. On my camper, it's right down here, and you turn off the converter so you're not trying to charge your batteries with your batteries. In a sense, that's what would be happening if you're running an inverter to your shore power. And it's real simple. It's just one breaker. I'll show you real quick how to do that. Now, inside the box, this one's labeled converter. I've got it off. I just leave it off. I've got solar, so I don't really need to have that on ever. As long as my solar is charging my batteries properly, I don't need to worry about having that on. Now, if my batteries are really low, say in the wintertime, and I need to have some charge from shore power, of course, the inverter plug that I've got running underneath and over to the shore power compartment, if I'm going to plug into shore power, I have to unplug that cord to plug into shore power, so there's no chance that both of them would be plugged in at the same time. So I've got 200 watts of solar. I've got a 100 watt Renogy panel up on the roof, and I've got a 100 watt Renogy suitcase panel that I connect up to the batteries just to supplement the roof panel as well. So I have a Renogy 40 amp charge controller, and the solar suitcase I have wired directly to the battery compartment using Anderson connectors, and I can just run the little pigtail out of the compartment and plug in the Renogy solar suitcase. Super easy to do, and I really like that solar suitcase because I can move it around and get the the best exposure to the sun as possible. All right, so before we go and in the video, show you that I'm back up to 12.73, 12.74. It's fluctuating between those two. I'm gonna end the video here. Hope you guys are having a good one. I'll see you out on the road. Thanks for watching.